Remington Golden Saber bonded 9mm+P versus 45 ACP. Our 9mm is a 124 grain plus P, and our 45 is a 230 grain. So these are bonded. And the reason why I'm clipping in here at the beginning of this video is because I've changed my testing protocol a little bit, and I filmed this video a year ago. I filmed it at the end of October of 2021. So I've changed my testing protocol a little bit since then. So I don't want people to like look at this and be like, what is going on? This doesn't look very good. Because it really didn't look very good. That's why I never released it. Main reason why it didn't look very good is because I failed to get a good photographs of the expanded bullets. So I actually went through this container here, which I've been saving these for about, the past year and a half of all my bullets I pulled from the gel. I had to get photographic evidence and look at each one and compare each bullet until I found the actual bullets, because I do put little markings on them, so I knew 100% those were those bullets. So now I have the bullets photographed correctly. And another thing is, I actually just tested the same thing, 9mm+P 124 grain Golden Saber bonded, and I actually had some people ask, is this stuff worse off than the older production? And I went and I looked, and our average feet per second with this through the 5-inch barrel was 1231 feet per second. Average here 1228. So our averages are 3 feet per second different from one to the other. So I'm gonna say it's the same ammo. They're using the same quality now that they used to, at least like 4 years ago when I bought this box. So anyways, I wanted to explain that, so enjoy the video.
9mm versus 45 ACP and long sides, and what I have today is the Golden Saber bonded, Remington Golden Saber bonded. It's the Golden Saber, but it's bonded, so that jacket is bonded to that lead core in some way. And the reason why I'm testing this stuff, it's been a real struggle to try to get any 230 grain 45 auto to expand in my testing protocol. In fact, I don't think I've had any of 230 grain rounds expand in my testing protocol. So I noticed I had this ammo laying around from about 2-3 years ago when I tested it in water jugs. So I thought I would test it in my current protocol. So the 9mm is a 124 grain plus P rated at 1125 feet per second from a 4-inch barrel. I happen to have my 5-inch Smith & Wesson M&P for this test. And our 45 auto is rated at 875 feet per second from, again, a 4-inch barrel. I happen to have a 5.3-inch Glock 41. So we should get at least that rated velocity, and our pistols that have an inch longer barrel. So we're going to go through the chronograph, see what kind of velocity and accuracy we get at the same time, see if we can get that velocity. Then I'm going to do my 10% clear ballistic test, and you see here, this is from a different test. 230 grain 45 autos coming from this way. No expansion. So I'm just really desperate to try to find something that might expand. So we got our 4 layers of denim, followed by 3 inches of clear ballistics to represent our pectoral muscle, and then a 1/4 inch medium density fiberboard to represent ribs or sternum, and to more clear ballistics. And I'll do a shot with the MDF and without the MDF and see if there's a difference. And then I'm going to shoot from 25 yards at my steel silhouette just to see what kind of practical accuracy we can get with these rounds. So let's get started with this test. All right, I'm about 5 yards from the target, 4 yards from the chronograph. First up, we have our 9mm rated at 1125 feet per second. We have one racked in. Let's see how close we get to 1125 feet per second. 1227, 1243, 1248, 1213, 1223. I was pulling those shots that were off on center, so really good accuracy overall and above rated velocity. Let's see how our 45 does. All right, 45 auto rated at 875 feet per second. Let's see what we get. 868, 822, 903, 836, 805. Well below rated velocity. It's not looking good for this, because I don't think that's going to expand. Let's hit our ballistics shell block and see what we get anyways. All right, first up, we have our 9mm through our MDF, and you're probably seeing the same thing I'm seeing. It seems like most companies nowadays it's like, hey, let's make the best 9mm we can. Make it as fast as possible, but let's take our 38s and our 45s and everything else and make it terrible. I don't get it. So 9mm+P+, let's see if we get through our MDF. Just our plain clear ballistic shot, our gut shot. Let's see what we get. And as to be expected, really good expansion that first 3 inches. Really good expansion in the gel. 14.5 inches penetration. So instead of that, what did I say before? 14 and something. Yeah, this whole thing's kind of slid back just a little bit. So what we're looking at here, it was our MDF shot was like 14 inches. This is about 15 inches. So pretty consistent as to be expected with current 9mm. Let's see how our 45 does. All right, 45 ACP, MDF. See what we get. All right, just our plain clear ballistics, our gut shot. See how our 45 does. And while I did expect greater penetration, at least what we got is stopped in that first block at 18 inches. However, no expansion, of course. No MDF. Let's see what we get. And as to be expected, just like this last ones that came from a different shot here, from different round, 28 and 1/4 inches. Absolutely awful. It's to be expected. Shoot from that 25 yards, see what kind of accuracy we get. All right, 25 yards. Let's just see what our 45 will do. Center mass. Yeah, I'm pulling those, but the ones that are hitting center, I'm really aiming. It's actually not bad for our accuracy. And another thing to be said is a lot of rounds in like Glock pistols and our 45 10mm, they have a lot of recoil, so you kind of get limp wrist type issues going on. And a round like this, as far as shootability and reliability, they're usually a little bit better. So that's something. Let's see how our 9mm does. All right, 9mm. Let's see if I can get a headshot from 25 yards. I'm not even sure how these shoot from that distance, but why not try? Pulling them a little bit too fast. These are pretty much spot on. Let me fire faster at center mass. And, as you might expect, absolutely awesome performance with current 9mm+P+. And that's just what they do nowadays because it is the most popular. They're going to get the most police, military contracts. They're going to get the most civilian sales. So because it's the most popular, it's cheapest to shoot, they seem to really put a lot of their technology into 9mm to make it better and better and better and better. And they're letting a lot of other cartridges slip, including the 45 auto, which is kind of sad, you know, because with the right technology, the right bullet weight, you can have an excellent 45 auto. You know, something maybe like a 200 grain that's with the right bullet, at the right velocity, you'd have everything good, but it just seems like nobody really loads ammo like that anymore. So that's what you get today. So as you might expect, good 9mm performance, not so good with the 45. So as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.